Rise and shine to the morning light. Sister MJ brings the truth so bright. Health and nature in every sound. Feel the rhythm, let's get unbound. From Ahaya we get our power. Every herb, every healing flower. Sister MJ shows the way. Naturally living every day. Naturally you, naturally free, naturally living as God meant to be. Breathe the air that's fresh and pure. Nature's bounty is the cure. Sister MJ shows what's real in every word and every meal. From the mountains to the sea, every breath is harmony. Feel the beat and feel alive. With Sister MJ we thrive. Grains and fruits in every bite. Feel the energy, feel the light. Harmony in every part. Naturally you with all your heart. Breathe the air that's fresh.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome everyone to Naturally You. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a marvelous week and you had much peace this week. Coming off of the Feast of Dedication, I feel invigorated and looking forward to sharing more about adaptogens with you tonight. Shalom, Sister Kim, Shally. Shalom, Sister, is it Lish Nana? I'm horrible with these names. Forgive me, sis. And tonight we are going to continue our conversation from last week. We spoke about adaptogens. And I'm not sure if how many of you have heard about adaptogens, but I love them for the simple fact that they come from traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, but it's a natural way in which the Most High gave us foods to help heal us. You know, I believe he knew we'd be in a time like this. He knew they would be messing up our food. He knew we'd be in the sick care system with synthetic drugs and everything. So he made sure he protected that knowledge for us. And we are just going to bring that knowledge out because it is time that we get serious about our temples. You know, a lot of us, we may do it for a minute or two and then we slide back into the old ways. And I was the same way. So I'm not mad at you, and it's no hate. It's just pure love speaking tonight. But we need to wake up and understand what we are dealing with. I mean, if you stop and think about it, There's so much that has been done to us, and we have to, it's up to us to realize that, it's like when you learn the truth, you forget all you've learned and relearn. And not with our health, we have to relearn. We truly have to relearn. And it's time that we get a little bit serious, because it's not going to get better. What they're doing currently, they're coming out with med beds. And what this med bed is they've always had this technology. There's nothing new under the sun, folks, right? We know that. Nothing new under the sun. This thing about technology and all this AI, it's been here. It's just that they're now bringing it to our knowledge. They give us little drops, you know, a sprinkle here, a sprinkle there. Shalom, my Ark, Jeff Davis. How are you, Ark? Uh, they've sprinkled information to us because they think that we're so stupid that we can't figure things out. And they have just really taken us for fools. But we know different. We know our story. We know what they put in history books, and we know we need to unlearn that and learn the real thing. So I want us to take a look at what's really going on, because we've been lied to about everything. Space doesn't exist. Our food is poisoned. Our water is poisoned. Our soil is poisoned. You can do it with me. Join me. Our minds have been poisoned. Our air is poisoned. Our history is poisoned. Our government is poisoned. Our churches are poisoned. So we need to take all of that and realize we in a chaotic, poison, toxic world. And we want to find what is real in nature to combat the world that we're in. We good with that? Shalom, shea butter therapy. Oh, I don't have guests on anymore because there's so much information to share. We don't have time, but it would be nice to have some guests. It would be nice. And let's see. So last week, I introduced adaptogens. We went through, I believe, six of them. I hope you all remember. Shalom, KK. It's interesting how everyone has letters behind their name. Shea Butter Therapy doesn't. And Leash, I think that's Delisha. She doesn't either. And KD Naturals, Kim Wiggins doesn't. That's interesting because YouTube has started changing this up. It's like we all in that database now. All right, let's get started. Adaptogens. Adaptogens is what we are going to talk about. And adaptogen, what is an adaptogen? You might be wondering, right? What is an adaptogen? Well, an adaptogen is it's the classification of intelligent plants. Intelligent plants that have three properties. They are non-toxic to our body's our physiological function. It offers a wide range of support, including our chemical, our biological and physical structure. It supports that, and it also helps bring our body back to homeostasis or equilibrium, because everything in life, with the stress and everything we have going on, we may be low in something here, high in something here. And with these natural adaptogens, it brings our body back to where it should be, to our center. I hope that makes sense. And we are going to go through what we run through last week's, and then we'll start with this week's. All right, so we talked about the greatest benefits of adaptogens: mental clarity, stress reduction, it boosts our immune system, our digestion, which is our second brain, our energy levels, and of course, our largest organ, our skin. And I don't know about you, but all of those are important. They are intelligent plants that the Most High put here to support us. It improves our focus, boosts the libido, balances our mood. It protects us and guards us against diseases, supports our adrenals. And our adrenals, our adrenals and kidney give us our high blood pressure. If we're not supporting our adrenals, more than likely we are stressed and we have high blood pressure. And from what I've seen, when we don't support our adrenals, guess what? It attacks our thyroid. And many of us have our thyroid has been taken out, or we are taking something for that. So we need to make sure we support that organ. And then, of course, we know our food, our soil is compromised, is depleted of the nutrients that we need. And therefore, when we eat it, especially when we eat it in the GMO sector, which is genetically modified organisms, we are not getting the best of the best. So we want to seek organic. We eat way too much food. We don't need 3 meals a day. So if we just invested in ourselves, in our temple, and feed it organic, if you can find it, we would be more satiated, meaning we will be full, we won't be hungry. The hunger comes in from all the synthetic items that are in the ingredient list on the packages of the products we purchase. And that causes us to want to snack and snack and snack, and we're always hungry. And believe it or not, we are feeding a lot of parasites. So you might be wondering, okay, I know I take my supplements, I take my vitamins, but how long does it take for these things to my body to feel it? Typical is 6 to 8 weeks if you're doing it on a daily basis. Okay? And I want you to take the time to invest in you. Take the time to learn your body, and if it's how it's reacting. Uh, find your own balance, find your own homeostasis. And of course, let's get into our adaptogens. The first one is baobab, and this is from that native African tree known as the tree of life. And we have, if you can, snap the screen, and you'll see what the benefits are. But that is a nice, sweet product. If you got it straight from the tree, it's sweet. And this is what it looks like when it's dried after about 6 months. It hardens like a coconut-like pod. But it's an alkalizer and all, and it also gives you, it lowers the blood sugar, and prebiotic for the gut health is the baobab. And then we have God's mushroom, which is Agaricus balasii. That one has wonderful benefits as well. It's a cancer fighter. It is an immune booster. It's diabetic aid, and it counteracts chemotherapy and the side effects of it. Of course, it also helps with osteoporosis. Albizia treats diarrhea, poor memory, insomnia. It's an analgesic, and it's a nerve retardant as well, and a sedative. Now, analgesic is herbs that are taken to relieve pain. And ashitaba, it is a beauty food, anti-aging. Yes, Sister Kim, I love it as well. And the powder is great to put in your smoothies, sprinkle in your food if you're making soups or sauces, sprinkle it in there, get the benefits. This one is great for concentration and focus. I know a lot of us may have issues with that, especially with all that the EMFs out there and all of the satellites and everything pounding down on us. Our concentration and focus isn't what it used to be. It's a great digestive aid. It increases milk supply for those breastfeeding moms. And it's a great source of B6 and B12 for vegans, or anyone actually. Shalom, Sister Nina Cook. All right, and then we also have our burdock, which a lot of us know burdock because we take it for our liver, and it's great for that. It's great diuretic. It's also good digestive aid, and it's great for the skin and great for the gut health. Okay. Oh, shatavari. This is awesome. This is wild asparagus, and it's wonderful for women's health and women's issues. And balancing hormones, we need that so bad. I really need to do a show on what we can take, just focusing on what's out there to balance hormones. But this one is a great one. It's good for gut health, aphrodisiac, so it makes you feel good all the time, gets you in the mood, immune system support, and it helps fight fatigue. All right, and now let's move on. We have astragalus, which I love. Traditional Chinese medicine. This is one that is used a lot, and it boosts our immune system and whole body support, and it gets your body recovery quick, quick, quick. And you can get that in the powder or the root like you see in the picture. Then let's jump into this week's adaptogens. We have Bacopa Manieri, and that is an adaptogen. It's also known as Brahmi. It's known as Brahmi. Shalom, Sister Maria. This one has some great benefits. It's a great for treatment of Alzheimer's disease. It helps improve the memory, and it protects our brain cells. It's also been known to treat anxiety and attention deficit, which is ADHD. It also great for treating epilepsy, and including reducing anxiety. Bacopa interacts with the dopamine and the serotonergic systems, but its primary action is to promote neuron communication by increasing the growth of our nerve endings. A lot of people have, especially now with the depression and whatnot that you hear about, their nerves are shot. It's stress. They're stressed beyond. And you'll find when one is stressed real bad, they'll get shingles. So that is, Bacopa is something that would be very beneficial to many. It's also an antioxidant that helps prevent damage caused by the free radicals in our food, in our environment. But it's also great for anti cancer properties and reducing inflammation and lowering your blood pressure. It's also called water hyssop. And David mentions in Psalm 51 about hyssop and, purge me with hyssop. I'm wondering if this is the other side of hyssop. There's a water hyssop, which, anything with water is our heavenly connection. When we drink water, we drink in a part of heaven, in my opinion, because that water we were birthed in 9 months in the womb in water. We baptized in water. We get the rain and the water to nourish our plants, which is the nutrition we get. And that whole cycle, that ecosystem is powerful. And of course, the ocean and all the water there. But it increases our brain chemicals and concentration, it's inflammation fighter, and stress and anxiety helper. So if you are wanting to get a little extra up here, Bacopa is the one you want to go to. And then we have next is our Gotu Cola. This is known as the herb of longevity. It's been used in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine as an immune system equalizer, helps boost mental clarity, heals skin issues, serves as a nervous system and thyroid tonic. Many people have their thyroid removed and they're on steroids. And this is a natural thyroid tonic, and it promotes cardiovascular health for the heart. And this herb is also improves your cognitive function, and it's nootropic. It can improve your cognitive functions, memory, creativity, and motivation. It's great for autoimmune disorders, which anything that they cannot characterize and give a healing mechanism to, it's characterized as autoimmune. It's under that umbrella. And it's a detoxifier. It's great for advanced wound healing, relieves joint pain, and it has a natural detoxifying effect. And that is Gotu Cola. If you can get it in a tincture, it's excellent, or you can get it in capsules. In a tincture, the dosage is 40 to 60 drops up to 3 times a day. Or you can take the dry herb, which is 1 to 2 teaspoons 3 times a day. Now this one, I've got to tell you the story on this one, cordyceps, because cordyceps is a mushroom, right? At least that's what we call it. It's cordyceps mushroom. It's a type of fungus that lives within caterpillars. The fungus consumes the larvae of the moth, then it surrounds the caterpillar and produces a mushroom to release its spores. I found that very interesting. These mushrooms have always been coveted because they are so rare. In the 1700s, traditional Chinese medicine only served their medicinal magic to nobility and emperors. Of course, these days we can find it anywhere. And they used it to produce and cultivate them using soy instead of caterpillars, bringing their medicinal properties to the masses. I don't know if that's the case now, but I get my cordyceps from Dragon Herbs, and I'm going to reach out to Ron Teagarden and see how he gets them, because the whole soy thing doesn't sit well with me. But if they're fermenting it, it might be a whole different thing. But look at all the properties. It's great for fertility. It's great for energy boosting, liver and kidney support, all of that, and endurance. Yes, Sister Maria, caterpillar, that's how the spore is made. It takes it and covers it. So for me, there's more research that needs to be done there. But no matter how you look at it, there are other adaptogens that do the same thing. So don't get all, you know, wiggly wiggly on that. Shalom, Ephraim. Shalom, Ak. All right, then we are moving on to another one that I love personally, Siberian ginseng or eleuthero. Am I saying that right? Eleuthero. Yeah, I think so. But this was one of the first adaptogens to be classified as an adaptogen. Anytime you see a deep purple or a dark berry or fruit, it's a longevity food. And this aids in the recovery of low energy. And for the elderly, I believe this will be excellent for them because a lot of them just don't have the energy that we have. So this in a tincture would be excellent for them. But it's also great for muscle building, heart health, and it provides the healthy cholesterol levels that we need. Don't be fooled if you go to your white coats and they tell you, oh, you have a high cholesterol. Everybody has cholesterol. It's part of our DNA. We need it. But because of the processed foods and everything that are eating these days, then there comes the point where you don't have healthy cholesterol levels and it's bad cholesterol. And this takes you on the healing side of that and helps heal your cholesterol levels. Now, this is also used in many different ways. Cognitive support, it supports the immune system to invigorate in sexual function and maintaining healthy cholesterol, like I said. It's considered beneficial to heart health and supports endurance in athletes. And it helps shorten your recovery time. I remember I used to use this all the time. And it just, your brain is snapping like this. So it's a great one to include if you want optimal health. It's a great adaptogen to include in your diet. As far as the dosage, typically 50 to 100 drops of the extract are taken up to 3 times a day. But again, it is an adaptogen. So if you are taking it, you're taking it, you'll feel it. And once you get to the levels that you feel it's helping you, you can come off of it. Just come off of it. And then if you start feeling you're getting low energy again, get back on it. The beauty of adaptogens, once you take it, your system gets acclimated to it and you see the benefit, you don't have to keep taking it every day. That's what I love about them. Absolutely love about them. And this next one is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. And that is amla, or Indian gooseberry, it's called. This intelligent plant has deep roots in Indian. It's also in China, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar. It is one of those plants that is also known as rasanya. It is believed to prolong life. good memory, and youthfulness. I use amla in my hair, use it on my skin, and I take it internally. It is not merely an adaptogen, it's rich in vitamin C. It's one of the highest sources of vitamin C. And if you look at this plant, what I love about it, when you eat the fruit, it's not sweet, but it has a beautiful seed. The seed is so beautiful that I would love to make jewelry with it. And but the benefits of the vitamin C, the depression, it's good for depression, immune booster. It gives you glowing skin, and it makes you regular. If you're taking it, it gets the bowels regular. It's a light laxative, great for bone health as well. And it helps your bones, it helps your teeth and the hair. And I last week I mentioned Patel Brothers. I go to Patel Brothers in Atlanta and here in Tennessee as well. They have an aisle of all their supplements and stuff. They have amla oil, and the sisters, a lot of the Indian people, excuse me, beautiful hair. It's nice and black. The secret, amla. Amla. Years ago, I hired this Indian gal as one of my. She was doing the websites for me, and she had beautiful hair. And we were talking, and I knew amla, but I didn't know that they had the oil too. And she was telling me what she did. And as some of us, we have different hair types, right? And there was somebody who was telling me about, oh, their daughter hates getting her hair combed, her hair is so coarse and everything. I said, well, wait a minute. Get this oil, put this in her hair, when you're combing it out and everything. It transformed her daughter's issues with the hair. It made her hair so much softer, more manageable, and the mother was so happy. And it's not expensive. It has a nice tall bottle you can get, and different sizes. But if you have anyone going through that, don't think that, oh my gosh, you just have to deal with this hard hair. No, it's probably her diet that was causing it, because what we put in our body comes out on the outside. And use something like that, just put it in, nourish the hair, do it like a hot oil treatment, and you'll be amazed at the benefits. Sometimes the Most High gives us everything in one item, and we just have to understand what all the benefits are. But I love amla, and you can buy it at Patel Brothers in the freezer section. You can get it whole or you can get it chopped. I like to get it chopped and then blend it in my smoothies, or I just take it and eat it. It's just a delightful fruit. And then our next one is our one of the queen of mushroom. The queen of mushroom, reishi, which is also the scientific name is Ganoderma lucidium. This is actually, I have some reishi up here, and I take it like this, and I put it in my Vitamix, and I grind it down into a fine powder. And then I use it in my tea in the morning or my coffee, excuse me, along with my chaga. This is the elixir of immortality, and it has tonifying effect. It strengthens your cardiac function, your ability to enhance your chi, and that is just, being at peace. A lot of us, we are stressed. It also is a histamine regulator. Remember, we talked about histamines and how that has to do with your allergies and certain foods. But if you have this in your repertoire, let's say, and taking it on the regular, you shouldn't have those issues because it helps regulate it. It also curbs severe high blood pressure. When the top numbers in the 130, 150 stroke level, get this in your system. And also is antiviral. It's great to help you with sleep. It's also great for allergies, anxiety, and depression. Uh, it's one of those mushrooms that teaches your immune system, even if, as it ages, to work smarter, not harder. It's also common to the mind and relaxing the body. It's received a lot of attention for its ability to help curb severe high blood pressure. And it's also beneficial in lowering high blood pressure. And it's great to increase your good HDL and lower triglycerides. Now, HDL, right, is high density lipoprotein. That's the HDL. H is for the high, L is for the low. And it's known as bad cholesterol. So if you're taking this, it helps the liver to break down and remove the high cholesterol out of your body. And it's also, as I said, a histamine regulator. If you suffer from pet, pollen, or seasonal allergies, this adaptogen will help regulate the amount of histamines released out of your body when you come into contact with an allergen, say a pet that you didn't know you were going to encounter. This helps you regulate that. I love it. I would say that everyone needs it, but everybody has to decide for themselves. As far as dosage, you can get it in a tincture, and it's 80 to 100 drops of extract up to 6 times a day. And this is the dosage I'm giving you is according to traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM. If you're allergic to other mushrooms, you might want to avoid it. It should be avoided if you're on blood thinning medications, and always consult. If you're on any kind of medication and you want to do natural, find you a white coat that wants to work with you to help you come off of it. Okay? Find a white coat to help you come off of your medications. All right. Now, I just love this next one. I love the Mushroom Kingdom because I love the benefits of them. Isn't that beautiful? That white thing there, that's lion's mane. And it is known as a super mushroom. Why a super mushroom? Look at all of its benefits. It's antibacterial, anti-candida, anti-tumor, anti-inflammation, and it's a nerve tonic. It boosts your immune system. It helps with wound healing, heart health, anxiety and depression. It helps the brain and concentration. Oh my gosh, it is truly a super mushroom. Now I take mine and grind it down into a powder, and I throw it in my coffee. Yes, I throw a lot in my coffee. I do my chaga, I do my reishi, I do my lion's mane, I do, all of this is in my coffee, mind you. I do my astragalus, and I do chaga. What else? I do my nettle and also my horsetail for my bones. And I add a little butter in there, a little milk, and I enjoy my coffee. It's awesome for us. And recent studies focus on this mushroom's capability to stimulate the growth of neurons to the brain. If you're suffering from brain injury, this is a mushroom that you want to be taken. You can do this as a tincture, you can do this as a powder. The lion's mane contains nerve growth factors, which aid in the regeneration and the protection of the brain tissue. Some other superlative benefits include lowering depression and anxiety. It aids in heart health, creating a healthy immune response, and again, wound healing. Many people these days, there's this thing called cellulitis where the skin just breaks out and there's a wound, or you may get, what is that word I'm looking for? Cysts on everything. And this will help with that wound healing. If you have any tumors, or what is that one that works from the inside out? A fissure, FISSURE. This will help with that as well. And the last one I have for tonight. Oh, I'm doing excellent on time tonight. Great. We're going to go into sea buckthorn. I just love this. Years ago, when I was going through my transition from skin that looked like tic-tac-toe, I was introduced to sea buckthorn. And that's when I realized that sea buckthorn had all the properties that could help my skin. That's when I really dove into essential oils, because I realized that all these oils in nature could help me. And my skin cleared up. I was using castor, I was using coconut oil, I was using sea buckthorn, and my skin cleared up. And now I used to leave the house, never leave the house without makeup. And now I just go with my natural skin. And you know what my motto is? Who don't like it, don't look. Simple. But it's so much easier to have beautiful skin, or skin that glows naturally, than putting all these chemicals on your skin. And yes, we have better products now that the chemicals are not as bad. But what's wrong with what the Most High gave us naturally? So you become your brand. You wear your brand, right? So you do it from the skin, from the inside out. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have a lot of issues, but I'm still chipping away at it little by little. And I feel that one day I'm going to get there. And you know what? You can do the same thing. Now, sea buckthorn is a powerhouse that has thrived in harsh conditions and high altitudes in the Himalayas. It was first documented around 13th century in the Tibetan Book of Healing. Now, you guys, look this up. I was looking at this and I'm like, I think this is the book Shem was talking about. There is a Tibetan Book of Healing Arts called SIBU, Sibu, YI, second word, third word is DIAN. And over a third of the pages are devoted to just the sea buckthorn. It's very interesting. This berry has unparalleled levels, and this is why it's such a great oil, because it has omegas 3, 6, and 9, and even contains the obscure omega 7. Check that out, which is an essential fatty acid that is fundamental for collagen production and for healthy skin, hair, and nails. So you wonder why your nails not growing, the hair's not growing like it should. We need a little bit of sea buckthorn in our lives. And it was used to fortify Greek horses and was said to keep their coats shiny. Amla, sea buckthorn, use it. What we put on the inside shows up on the outside. And also, this berry is used to help protect the skin from harmful effects of the sun and other elements. So, to me, this in my lotion or this in my body butter is going to help protect me, like spirulina is nature's sunscreen, right? And it protects you from the sun or the harsh elements out there. Sea buckthorn would be the same would do the same thing. Now, this is a very pricey. It's not out of your price range, but it's pricey. Thank you, Sister Maria. But she says I'm beautiful. Thank you. And sea buckthorn it's pricey, but you don't want the cheap stuff. You want a quality one. Check the manufacturer, see the way they process it, where they're getting it from. If they're getting it somewhere in the US, you know there's something wrong with it already, because it's not really grown in that area. It's not native to that area. Also, as far as cellular health, it's improves your cell health, and psoriasis, eczema, rosacea. Those are skin deep. Now remember, we have 3 layers to the skin. And if you're putting this on the inside and on the outside, it's going to heal you quicker. Also, it's remarkable for aiding in gut health as well as digestion. You know, the gut is a second brain. We've gone through gut health and the yogurt and how that's healing by putting the right probiotics back into the gut. This will also help with that. And I'm going to start using this in my navel as well, and then putting the castor oil to drive it in to see what that does. Because it's great for strengthening the immune system as well as lubricating your joints, aiding in arthritic pain, and helping support weight loss. Who can't use all of that? All of that. Now, the dosage depends on what you're using it for, right? So you can take it internally, you can use it externally, and get all of those benefits. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. And I will tell you, in that book I was telling you about, they say sea buckthorn is well documented in Asia and Europe. It's over 200 nutritional products made from sea buckthorn worldwide. It's been used to support the mucosal lining of the digestive system. And I'm going to go into that if I have time, because in our digestive system, if we have a weakened gut or have a lot of gut issues, any of the itis, not cellulitis, but that's for everyone, celiac and all those other issues with the gut, you know that you can be eating very healthy, or if you have a large gut or a muffin top, any of that, you have problems with digestion. So you can eat healthy, but you're not getting the nutrients you need from the food. And in order to do that, we can get rid of that mucoid plaque, because once that mucoid plaque is removed, you can get that poop going through the system better, and your nutrients could go into the cell wall, the lining of the small intestine and the large intestine, and therefore you get more of the benefit from the food you're eating. So this helps maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. It also helps nutritionally support optimal digestive processes. So it's going to help with that. It's going to help you get more benefit from your food. And it optimizes physical and mental performance in the brain. I would even use it on my scalp. I go a little bit on the extra side. That's fine. You can try it, see how it helps. If you have anything going on the scalp, put that on it. It also provides complete nourishment for your skin and hair. And if I shaved my hair, my scalp is still my skin. So why not use it in there too? And it just promotes natural beauty. It also assists in a harmonious balance of the mind, body, and spirit. It makes you feel good all over. So if you have irritation going on the skin, put it on at night. Or in the morning, put it on. If you're putting on makeup, put it on, rub it in good, massage it. And this is something else that we don't do very good at. We we put oils on our skin or lotion on our skin. We rub it in and that's it. But sometimes take 5 or 10 minutes and massage it in. Just love the skin you're in. Because a lot of these items that we put on our skin, if we took 5 to 10 minutes to activate it, it works better for us. Your skin will love it more because you're massaging it in instead of just putting it on the layer and be done. Massage it in. That helps our lymphatic system. And speaking of the lymphatic system, I am going to go on a lymphatic cleanse. And I want to invite you all to that cleanse with me if you'd like. If you know that you have stagnation, you've got pain in your body somewhere, you have swelling. If you look here, right, and you have pain, it's puffy here in this area, you've got lymphatic issues. If you don't exercise, if you are not moving your lymph daily, you have lymph issues. And believe it or not, we've been lied to about lymph. Our lymph is critical to our health status, okay? If we are not taking care of our body, it's mostly our lymphatic system that the white coats don't talk to you about. Anyone ever went to the white coats and hear about the lymphatic system? Please put it in the chat if they ask you about it. Because that lymphatic system is key to our liver health, key to our gut health, key to our circulation. It is key to so many things. So many things. So we want to move that lymph. And what I will do, I am working on a list of what you will need to give you. I'll give it to you this month in December. And if you choose to go on that journey with me, it is, I believe it's 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. And I believe that if we can clear out all that junk and the stagnation in the body, our circulation will improve, our inflammation will go down, our oxygenation will improve, and our digestion is going to improve as well. So, again, if you're interested, let me know, and I will let you all know. Probably next week, I will get all of that information so you have time to get it together, because there's nothing worse than something that's going to hit your pocket. A lot of the items I already have, but that's not everyone. So, take a think about it and see if you would like to go on that journey with me. And in the meantime, and in the between time, I'm going to go to my last slide about the formula to clean the bowels of mucoid plaque. Now, you can get rid of mucoid plaque. I have a recipe here for you all. Let's see. It is the formula to cleanse bowels of mucoid plaque. We use a bowel cleanser to help clean it. Now, if you do enemas, you can do it. That helps as well. But typically when you do enemas, most people do one enema and they're done. But if you do the second one, the first one pulls all that's in that colon, pulls that out. And then the second one goes in and pulls the mucoid plaque out. And you'll see little fuzzy stuff. It looks like a feather, or it looks like stringy stuff. It's the mucoid plaque coming out. And we use psyllium husk for that. Let me pull this slide up for you all. Okay. Let's see. I had it here. Oh, okay, great. Okay, it's coming. All right, so psyllium husk is kind of like chia seed. It gets very thick quickly, so you have to use it quickly. You use a teaspoon of psyllium husk. You use 1/4 of a teaspoon of activated charcoal, and I like to use the coconut charcoal because the coconut, with it being so high up in the sky, the elevation, it's an anti-aging food. So I like to use the activated charcoal from the coconut husk. And then you use bentonite clay. And next week I will bring all those items to show you all. And then we use filtered water or fresh juice. If you're juicing and you want to use a juice with it, cucumber is a diuretic that helps pull stuff out. I would have like maybe a cucumber with a Granny Smith apple or pineapple, and have that pull. But here's the formula there. I want you all to snap a picture of it if you're interested in it. And it tells you place the ingredients in an empty glass and add the filtered water. It's 8 ounces. Okay. You need to stir it quickly because it thickens. So I would add the psyllium husk glass. I would add my activated charcoal, get that stirred up real good, your bentonite clay. And I use a whisk. I have a tiny whisk that I use for like when I make my dressing. You can use that. And mix that up, throw in your psyllium husk, stir it up, and drink it down. It takes some getting used to, I'm going to tell you. But does it work? Yes, it does. Now, if you want to improve your outcome, you can use mullein leaf or marshmallow root, cascada sagrada bark, artichoke leaf, ginger root, slippery elm bark. I've mentioned all of those to you all, Irish sea moss. All of those you can use, and that will help you with that process. Again, we want to get our temple cleaned out. We want the parasites out. We want the toxic chemicals that we've used that's still in there circulating from all the prescription drugs we used to use. We want our temple kingdom ready. And with that, my darlings, thank you for spending this hour with me. Did the time go by quickly or what? It always does. I don't know. I think it's something that has to do with just those 60 seconds. We get 60 seconds in every hour. So, again, I will see you all next week, most high willing. Have a wonderful weekend, a great Shabbat. And if you're interested, you can send me an email at my email. They'll put up naturallyu@abengradio.com, and I will get that information to you. And I'll also have it on the show as well. All right. And until next week, shalom, my lovelies. Let's hear that wonderful song, Naturally You. Good night. Good night, everyone. Shalom, Sister Ebony. Sister Cheryl. Beauty Beats, Shalom. KK, Shalom, I miss you.
Feel the rhythm, let's get unbound. From a higher we get our power. Every herb, every healing flower.
Me, sis.
Sister MJ shows the way. Naturally living every day. Naturally you. Naturally free. Naturally living as God meant to be. Breathe the air that's fresh and pure. Nature's bounty is the cure. Sister MJ shows what's real in every word and every meal. From the mountains to the sea, every breath is harmony. Feel the beat and feel alive. With Sister MJ we thrive. Grains and fruits in every bite. Feel the energy, feel the light. Harmony in every part. Naturally you with all